film here, mate.
Tassie slams the door on influencers.
I just don't want to get busted for filming again.
Don't come to Tasmania. There you go.
Can you smell that fresh air?
I can still smell some diesel fumes from the Spirit of Tasmania that's right behind us, but yes.
Oh, yeah. No, there's nothing like it, mate. The smell of Tasmania as soon as you're coming into dock into the river in Devonport there.
You can smell it as soon as you start coming in nice and close before you even get off the ship.
It's beautiful. Where are we?
We are in Devonport, Tasmania. We have just disembarked and now we're here.
Yep, we're here for 2.5 months.
And this is definitely not our first time coming to Tasmania. I'm actually from Tasmania, so my family is down here and we have come down together many times.
Yep.
For many, many years.
Yep.
It used to be we'd fly down, hire a car, then we came down in the camper trailer, and then we came down with the other caravans, and now we're here with this one. But this trip is actually a little bit different.
It's different. Obviously we've been here a few times. We've filmed a lot of different places around Tasmania. I jumped on the map the other day to try finding places that we haven't been, and
they're few and far between.
That's difficult. So
we do need to point out that, well, Krista said we have been here before, but we have 2 series or playlists on YouTube of our previous visits down here. The first one was in 2018. We came down with our Hilux and our Jayco and our 3 children, and we filmed all different locations. And then we came down 2 years ago in our first Titanium and our first Chevy, and we filmed so many different locations, free camps, all sorts of things in Tassie. So you can go back and have a look through all of those, because we're not going to repeat what we've already done, and we have done a lot. So this time we're going to show you a completely different side to Tasmania. We were going to show you a completely different side to Tasmania, but due to the very strict filming laws, we're not allowed to show you anything. So we've decided we're going to go and get breakfast.
Yep. So this is where the series finishes. We might show you a beautiful breakfast, but this is where it finishes. So goodbye.
Bye. When we come to Tassie,
oh yeah, we do.
Starving when you get off the boat. Drive straight down the street. There's a huge car park for caravans, and right across there's a cafe. It used to be called Cafe Squire. It's now called Miss Jacqueline's, and it's delicious. This is your first taste of Tassie architecture.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Miss Jacqueline's sign. And there you can see the old Cafe Squire sign.
Oh, this place brings back some really good memories. I know the food here is A grade, and I'm starving, hey. Are you hungry?
Yeah, it's actually really beautiful though. There's a lot of nice gardens. And
like look at the...
Have a little look around.
Waterfalls aren't really my thing, but waterfalls,
water
fountains. But if we're going to talk about waterfalls, there are so many amazing waterfalls in Tasmania that we would love to show them. I don't know if we're going to get to them.
Well, you can go back and check out our Montezuma. You can go back and check out our Mountfield National Park. We've got a lot of waterfalls we film.
Yeah, we can't show you this time, mate, because we can't film. So we're sorry. We're sorry.
About that.
Oh, break your time. How good's this menu?
This menu is too good because I cannot choose.
So you're doing a bit of show and tell, aren't you?
I am doing a bit of show and tell. We all know how much I love history. And this is a photo from, I think, 1885 of the building we are currently in. So that's the building here. It used to be a parsonage and an orphanage. And that's Devonport there. There's a church there. These two were, together. And Devonport originally apparently was going to be on this side of the river, but now it's over that side.
It's crazy, isn't it? So it used to be an orphanage.
An orphanage and a parsonage. So the pastor and his wife used to live here, and and all the kids. And apparently there's a room in there where you can see it. That's where you can sit and eat. That's apparently where the kids used to go for their schooling. Straight off the Spirit of Tassie into Tassie history.
Yeah.
I'm just watching my breakfast dance.
Dance?
Yes, this is the Japanese pancakes, and they've got bonito flakes on it. And when they hit the heat, they dance. They're fully dancing.
Wow.
See that one curl right up?
Yep. Look at mine.
Smash turbo.
Can't go wrong with that. Now that brekkie is done, it's time to do some grocery shopping. Well, obviously, as you guys know, when you cross a border, you have to get rid of a lot of fruit and veggies because of quarantine.
Well, Tasmania especially is very strict. So well, you wouldn't want to bring stuff from the mainland anyway, because Tassie has the best produce in all of Australia. That was completely unbiased, by the way. So don't do any shopping before you come across. Wait till you get here. And in Devonport, there's a place called the Hill Street Grocer, I think it is.
Yes.
And they have unbelievable local produce, and there's a little cafe in there. If you don't want to stop here for brekkie, you can go there.
And there's a long street, so you can park the caravan there if you guys need to. Make sure you stock up there. That's the first place you go to. Oh no, sorry, second place. You go here for breakfast, but we can't film anymore now because that was private property. This is not, so we're on the street. Bye. So before we go do some shopping, there's a serious side that I think we need to discuss, and that is about us filming in Tasmania.
Because right now we're on Crown land, which technically we could be fined for if we had not gone ahead and got the approvals.
Yes, so I don't know if you guys were aware, but there are tough laws in Tasmania for filming, sharing content on social media. Basically, if you make any sort of income out of social media.
And that's not just money, that's products or anything. If any platform is monetized in any way, you cannot post anything, even a selfie on a beach or in a city or anything on any platform at all without prior approval, which can take up to 3 months. And I think it was about $495 per project. So we've actually gone through the very lengthy process. It was about 5 pages of questions we had to fill out. We had to tell them where we were going to be, when we were going to be there, what we were filming, who was going to be there, and all the rest of it. It's very, very tricky, I guess. The headlines were Tassie slams the door on influencers, and that has certainly been the case. We know quite a few people who have not come over because of that. But we weren't
going to let that deter us from coming here, and at the same time, we want to make sure we're doing the right thing by the government and the national parks and all that type of stuff.
PWS.
So we just, we went through the process. And,
we did go through the process, and we have got approval, but there are quite a few restrictions. And we have been notified that we will be sent an invoice at the end of our filming in Tasmania.
Which is a little scary. We don't know how much it's going to be. We don't know any of that yet. Well, there is some costings on the forms, but we just don't know. So
we're not entirely sure. PWS were actually really, really good with us. It was amazing, a lot of emails backwards and forwards. It definitely still was a lengthy process, and there are definitely still a lot of restrictions in place. But thankfully we have secured approval. So we are able to show you more than just my parents' property at Grindelwald, which is pretty much what we would have been limited to.
Yeah, we would have been limited to just private properties, which that would have made it a little difficult to do a YouTube series. So
we were kind of blown away when we found out we couldn't take a selfie on a beach or in a city or here on the Esplanade and share it to any platform at all. It
wasn't just video content, it was photos.
Everything.
It was literally everything. Even doing a story on our social media, technically that's not allowed by the Parks and Wildlife and all that. So
time to go do some groceries?
Hill Street. And what sucks is that I'm actually full from breakfast. Now we're going to Hill Street because they've got that big bakery there too, and they've got good pies. So.
He'll magically become unfull.
This Tassie is the place where I'm going to get fat. So
we always gain 5 kilos when we come to Tassie.
Between all the bakeries and Mum's cooking.
Mum's cooking.
Mum cooks really good. So let's go shopping.
Oh yeah.
So this place is not only a good place to come when you get off, but it's also a good place to come before you get on, because they've got food you can take onto the Spirit and eat when you're on the boat.
Do they?
Yes, we did that last
time.
It
was too risky.
No, you can, as long as you eat it on the Spirit, it's fine.
Oh. Hey.
What?
Baker. Baker.
So when you walk in, it takes you straight to the cafe. There's so much more than groceries here. There's literally everything.
Yeah, I thought we were food shopping, mate. What are you doing here?
I'm trinket shopping at the moment.
No more.
Always more. Well, surprise, we're actually not allowed to film in there either. So we just got asked to please not film. So we can't show you, but it's kind of nice in there.
Right, so that hasn't even been 15 minutes on Tasmanian soil. And we've already been told to put the camera away. So maybe we won't get too much filming done in Tassie this time.
We're actually getting a little bit we're not overly impressed with the situation. No. All we're trying to do is share Tasmania, local produce, local places to go, local businesses, and the state itself. And the state itself has said we can't film the state itself, and the local businesses are now saying we can't film the local businesses.
No, well, we did. We've got approval to film the state, but
it was a very lengthy and very tricky process to be able to film the state.
Well, we had the lovely lady at the cafe that we were allowed to film there.
Oh yeah, she was beautiful.
To film breakfast there, but
yeah.
No, these are the roadblocks that we face doing what we do, trying to film stuff to bring to you guys. So
It's like they
I don't
don't
know.
want us to share Tasmania with you.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
anyway, we'll do our best.
it is in all fairness, it's a beautiful spot that's not absolutely packed like mainland, so you can sort of understand why they would want to try keeping it to themselves.
So basically, don't come to Tasmania. There you go. Is that a good story? Is that the
That's
message?
it.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't come to
Tassie.
Don't come to Tassie. That's it.
Don't wanna be a one-man woman. Got me stranded like a boat in the sand. Just the thought of not spreading my wings drives me crazy.
How beautiful is this place?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's your problem?
Film here, mate. Hide. Shh. Do you reckon anyone's going to see us here? You think?
Well, you're hiding in the bushes, so probably
I don't
not.
want to get busted for filming again. What do you reckon? I'm joking. Come on, show them this place. So this is one of the first places you can come to. It's literally like a couple hundred metres from the river.
Where are we?
Where the Spirit comes in. We're still in Devonport, mate. What do you reckon? This is called Mersey Bluff. So it's a beautiful caravan park. Gorgeous beach along the front there. There's skate parks. There's parks.
There's a lighthouse.
There's a lighthouse
Do
there.
we need to stay hiding in the bushes? How about you just go over there and there's a little bit more of a backdrop that way. Lovely.
Is that good right here?
Yeah, this is probably not
Does
where
that look good?
we would recommend coming.
Is that my side with the sun and like... No, this is a gorgeous place. This is Mersey Bluff. And man, the caravan park just here is actually beautiful, isn't it, babe?
Yeah.
We haven't stayed here, but it is beautiful. We've seen it. And there's another caravan park on the eastern side of the river at Devonport as well, where... Do you remember what that caravan park was called?
No.
We stayed at that one once, didn't we?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a really nice caravan park as well. So there's a few places you can stay along here. Oh, there's also some surf beaches along here too. So there's heaps along here, isn't there?
Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
I'm reading information about the lighthouse.
And you're showing everyone your knickers too. What's going on here?
It's windy. It's actually very windy
Your
here
dress
today.
keeps blowing up.
It does. You just need to keep it up here. Keep it
What
up
have
here.
you got?
Well,
Oh,
this
here we
was
go.
first manned and lit by kerosene in 1889, automated to gas in 1920, and electricity in 1952. Is that enough information
Kerosene?
for you? Yeah,
Well, I don't like your information boards, but you do.
I do. Anyway, it's an old lighthouse and it's very iconic.
Oh,
Here
how
in
big is it?
Devonport.
How big is it?
It's
All
this
right,
big.
you just stay there.
I'll stay here.
And I'm going to go back. You ready?
Yeah. Up.
Watch your knickers.
Lucky there was no wind then. It's actually not a huge lighthouse, but it's really pretty and it's sitting on the edge here at the Mersey Bluff.
Yeah, it is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice and clean. It's freshly painted. Or it always looks freshly painted anyway.
Do you know what's even better? You're more beautiful than it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the punchline.
There's no punchline.
Oh.
You're beautiful.
Is this an information ball?
Oh no.
No, it's not.
What is it?
It's in loving memory of
Oh.
Luke Adam Jacobs, who drowned at The Hat, which is what this place is called.
Oh.
The Hat.
Let's see if we can see
Look, he drowned while saving the life of a mate.
the sad, eh?
Yes.
Let's I don't know if you can see the cove over there. So down over that way along all the beach there's some, well, the right swell, there's some good surf over there. And then we follow the whole northwest coast, which is beautiful.
And if you turn that way, the lighthouse looks pretty incredible from this side with all its like stripes.
The what?
The lighthouse right behind you with all its stripes.
This is like an awkward moment. Where's the crickets? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is pretty cool, isn't it? Watch your dress in the wind.
Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage, glitter and a touch of glamour. Wanna impress me, show me real amour. Flower curtains, rose petals on my bed. I'm your sweetheart.
So now we are heading straight to my parents' place, which is usually our first stop when we come to Tassie. Now, for you, that's probably not going to be the case. If you're on a night sailing, you might want to stay the night in Devonport. As we said, there are a couple of caravan parks here. There are also some... There are also some low-cost camps here. There's one that's like $10. You book on the Easy Park app. I think there's a $1 fee, so it's $11 for the
Oh, that's only a
night.
couple of minutes out of town too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really close.
Dead Horse River or something? Dead something? Horsehead? Horsehead!
Horsehead.
Or Dead Horse.
Horsehead, yeah. So there are a few low-cost camps around here, a couple of caravan parks, lots of options if you do get off at night and you don't want to drive in the dark, and if you want to stay in the area and explore here before you head off, which we recommend because this is actually a lovely area.
You're lovely.
What has he been into?
Let's get to Grindelwald. What do you think?
Yeah, let's get to Grindelwald.
Let's go see Mum and Dad, hey?
Yes.
Did you tell them where it is?
Grindelwald?
Yeah.
It's about 15 minutes kind of north of Launceston in the Tamar Valley. It's beautiful. They've got 5 acres up there.
Stunning little property, and we're so excited to see them.
Yeah, a couple of alpacas that are always very happy to see us as well.
Yeah. And the drive there is beautiful. It's not like mainland when you got like a dual carriageway, a highway. This is stunning through beautiful
Windy back roads.
Farmland and poppy fields and...
We should also explain there are 2 ways to get to Launceston from Devonport. You can go straight down the highway, or you can go the back way, which is where we go, because that brings you through Exeter, which is the closest quickest way to get to Grindelwald.
And believe me, it's a stunning drive, so we'll show you a bit of that too on the way. What do you think? Let's go. Let's go, Mum and Dad.
Let's go.
Guess what I did?
Oh, well.
Oh, you probably guessed, didn't you? You can't go past Exeter without dropping into the bakery, all right?
We're jumping and skipping, so...
Yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of skipping after this. Are you ready for it? You ready?
Yeah.
If you're hungry and you're watching, I just probably would
Turn away now.
maybe got that for a bit.
Oh, well.
Berry pie! With cream too. Oh.
Good look.
This is a better look. Want a bite?
Thanks.
Okay. So where were we?
Heading to my parents' house, please.
Let's go.
Are you sure you've had enough? Well, there are no more bakeries between here and there. So.
Yeah, that's well. I've had enough for now.
And you're not
in the
stopped.
next 5Ks.
There is one at Grindelwald in the village.
Is there?
Yes, but you're not going to that
Oh
one.
no. Tassie, you need to stop. Good luck with that, eh? Bye bye.
Come on, we're going to Brady's Lookout, all right?
Read this information board for me. Tamar Valley. Look deeper.
I'm going to look deeper at the toilet because I think that pie's already hit me. I'll be back.
Okay. Well, there you go. Did you know Melbourne is 30 years younger than the settlement on the Tamar? Brady's Lookout is stunning. So while Chris is taking care of business down there, I'm going to walk up here and show you. The views are insane. Perfect timing.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee, thanks, mate.
Just in time for an information board.
An information board all about Matthew Brady.
Who is he? Matthew Brady.
Yes, he was sentenced to be transported for 7 years for stealing food. And he came down here and he ran amok around the place, getting into all sorts of strife.
Ran amok, did he?
Yes, and he used to hide out down just over there in Rosebeers, or what is now Rosebeers. And eventually, actually, he was taken to Sarah Island, which we went and did the tour.
That's the Gordon River, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
we did the
Strawn.
Gordon River cruise tour, and they stop at Sarah Island and they show you. So he was one of the guys that escaped from the island, ran around Tassie for a while, and eventually he was brought to Hobart, it says here, in 1826, and he was hanged on the 4th of May.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, but it's called Brady'S Lookout because he used to hide out down there. So
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's the Tamar River, isn't it?
This is the
Have you
Tamar
explained
River.
to everyone?
No, we haven't. You just came right at the perfect time to film the information board. So now we can go and have a look.
How beautiful is this? Can't remember what the river was, babe.
It's the Tamar River.
Do that again. Cut!
No, I'm leaving it in there.
Okay.
You know what?
So this
there's
is-
literally a map right here. If you
Well, I
need to
know what it is. So this
any-
is the Tamar River. So it starts off. It comes. The mouth of the river is at Georgetown, which is probably further up, or
Lowhead.
yeah, Lowhead and Georgetown area, which is a few over from where we got. A few over to the east from where we got the Spirit of Tasmania in Devonport.
It says here.
Yes.
See, number 5
Oh yes.
is Lowhead.
So it runs all the way along, all the way up to Launceston, the city, and a little bit further up. And from there, the Cataract Gorge sort of runs into there as well. So it's actually beautiful. It would be a lot more fresh water up near the Launceston end of it, wouldn't it?
Well, it comes down through the Cataract Gorge.
Yeah, which is all fresh water. So that's what I'm saying. It
Well, I don't
mixes
know how
into
fresh
there.
it is. It's pretty muddy.
No, as
haven't
in-
you seen clean up the mud signs everywhere?
No, as in fresh water, not like clear water.
I know what you mean.
It's beautiful. Look at that. It's just stunning. This is, and you can smell it. Can you smell it?
The mud.
No, Tasmania, man. It's beautiful.
And there are those insanely big boulders.
Rightos. Are we ever going to get to Grindelwald?
I hope so. I want to
Come
see
on.
my parents.
Jackson!
Let me show you what we think is the best free camp in all of Tassie. What do you reckon? Think this is the best free camp in all of Tassie?
Huh?
Best free camp in all of Tassie?
It's the best, isn't it?
It is the best.
Why don't you show them around this beautiful, stunning property?
I'll leave Chris setting up over there. Come over here. That's Mum's writing shack. She is a writer, in case you didn't know that. We got some chickens down here. Hey guys. There's a little baby in there. Hey dude. Oh, I think I'm scaring him a little bit. Hey girl. Can you see why we think this is the best free camp in all of Tassie? That and the fact that my mother is inside and she is one of the best cooks in all of Tassie. It's a win-win for everyone. Okay, maybe just for us.